had a profession, and yeah, I think so too. So what's the most challenging thing about teaching accounting, would you say?
Well, I teach the core,
Right.
and
Basic
so
accounting?
Basic.
Oh, yeah.
And so there's a whole lot of people in there that don't think they want to be in there.
Oh,
They're
right.
only in there because they have to be.
Oh, okay.
And I've got and I also teach accounting majors, and so there's
It's
a huge variety
diversity.
between
Yeah.
their attitude and their what they've come in, their skill
Their
set that they
background
came
knowledge.
in with.
Yeah, right, okay.
That's
Oh,
the hardest part, is all in one classroom.
Okay.
So-
How big is the class?
They don't ever get below, I think 30
Oh,
something is the,
that's
I mean,
a
they're
gift.
fairly small classes.
That's a gift. I mean, you guys
Yes,
are.
yes,
that's a
yes,
gift.
yes.
So how big are the writing classes?
We keep them small. It really is a gift.
Yeah.
Upper
24
division-
is what we're up to at Penn State now.
For first year, right, that's
Right.
about where we are, but for upper division classes, we're like about 18.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that's
really
good.
nice.
Excuse me, I'm going to get my tea. If anyone would like wine, apparently they do communion in here on Wednesday night. Communion wine here, so I don't think it's a screw top. Although sometimes the screw tops now are, good wines. Right, and they really are more efficient than. So Gerald is a speech comm person.
Yes, yes.
What's your, what?
A variety of things.
Yeah.
I work with our graduate students, and so coordinate the graduate program and teach a communication theory course,
Oh, yeah, right.
which is always a fun world, and just helping them understand that theory is incredibly
Right.
practical.
Right,
And,
right.
and I think we succeed pretty well. And then I teach an organizational culture class
Right.
where they actually do a hands-on project
Sure,
in the community.
sure.
And, but then also with Carol, we share some courses. We teach
Sure.
a sophomore level theory course. It's kind of an intro to our major. And
Right. Just a
somehow
whole
we both
variety
end
of
up getting
things.
to teach a family communication course, which is more because the person who taught it isn't here anymore. And so
There you
we
go,
just,
right,
so I think that's
good,
most of
though.
it. I teach intercultural communication,
right.
which is a
So
lot of fun.
what would be a teaching load? 3 courses, 4 courses?
We usually do 3.
3,
Right.
no, 3 courses,
I
okay.
get to teach 5.
I know, see, that's the difference between,
But then he's got major responsibilities, like he's the coordinator of the graduate program.
oh, yeah. that
So in
takes a few
addition
times.
to
Yeah.
his 3 classes, he also does
Does
the
the other
graduate
stuff, too.
program, and
Okay,
so that's how we kind of
Right, right.
equalize some of the
Okay.
loads.
On the books, we're at 12 hours, but a lot of times if you're teaching graduate courses,
Oh, yeah. it's a lot more, it's a lot more time. So do you assign homework with those 5 sections and grade it?
Good Lord. I had 172 students at the start of the semester.
Oh,
That's
so you
more than
can't
I've ever
grade.
had. I used to do weekly quizzes, but I mean, that's,
It's really hard to do that with that many
it's,
students.
well, it's,
You wouldn't do anything
it doesn't
but.
affect their grade.
Right,
Even though I give points, the students that are passing do it and pass, and the students
Right.
that aren't doing any work,
don't do it,
they, turn it in half done.
yeah.
So I tried this semester something different, and
Not sure how.
about 4 or 5 years ago, I started keeping track of grades and attendance
Right,
and
right,
all of the
right.
statistics. And the first semester that I started that, 4 tests in the final.
Right,
I had the best results that semester.
Right.
Every time I've done something different, well, they said, "Oh, why don't you give us practice tests? Oh, why don't you give us
Yeah.
progress quizzes like that?" And I slowly did these things, and there's an online program
Sure.
that a lot of us use
Yeah.
in the department that
Yeah.
makes homework easy to grade because it's automatic.
sure.
And did all of that stuff, and then finally I got so frustrated with seeing, 150 students and 100 of them do nothing. And I'm a little OCD, so I'm looking at, have they done homework today? Have they done it this afternoon? And the next
Right,
day,
right,
and the next
right,
day, and I
right.
got stressed, and I thought, this semester I'll stop. I'll
Right.
go back, a few tests, a final.
Sure.
It doesn't make any difference what I do.
Yeah, yeah.
So the
Yeah.
students that are gonna do the work, no matter
Right.
what I give them. And
Yeah.
the students that aren't,
Yeah.
don't, and I can't convince them that
Yeah.
it will help.
Well, don't stop trying to convince them, though. I mean, I think sometimes students, I mean, I would, just this kind of discussion that you had here, to share that with students, I think would be,
Yes, and I have little